Sorry, I've been trying to record for the past week and I could not get a good time to have no background noises, no one interrupting me and such. I would normally try to get past that, but I could not for the love of me, so. Anyways, without further ado, I want to get this started. Let's get started. So we start with Deku watching the TV, taking notes as the sports festival starts. So, Deku has learned from the mistakes of last time, and he planned to not make the same mistakes this time. So, taking notes on the students there would help beneficially. If it wasn't for them, he would have killed them. So, like in canon, Bakugo was stepping up to take his speech. Like in canon, he gives the same speech. I do not like that brat. He's arrogant, knows no bound. The monitor turns on. Is it his arrogance you don't like, or the fact that he got the upper hand on you, Kurogiri? Kurogiri doesn't say anything, as Deku speaks up. Master, Kurogiri, I respectfully ask you to be quiet. Of course, Izuku. You must prepare for the next invasion of UA. So, Deku nods as he continues to write down in his notes. So, as Deku's taking note of all of his quirks and seeing the similarities between Baku's explosion and his air cannon. He took a mental note on that as he watched the second and third year's events as well. And saw Tamaki, Nijire, Mirio, and Tenko. You can't get help but irritated at the last one. Master, why do I feel like I know him? Ah, that child is All Might's predecessor, the one who prioritized his safety over yours, Izuku. Deku looks up at Tenko with all that rage buildup starting over the years. So has been now pointing not just at All Might, but at Tenko. And as Tenko is racing, All For One can't help but grin. And it appears that All Might has given him his quirk. What was that? The power that me in all of these years plagues me all these years. One for all. One for all? Yes, you see, Zugu, I once had a brother who was very weak and sick and quirkless. I loved him with all my heart, but he didn't agree in how I did things. I gave him a quirk and even did earned it. But it turned out that he did have a quirk to power to pass on other quirks and stockpile them. The stockpile quirk and that quirk combined. Over the years, the quirks been many users, and through those users, powers continue to stockpile into strength to the point when All Might can level a mountain. But now it seems All Might has passed it down to Shimura, made him his successor like you are mine. So he has All Might's power now. The power your brother, the same power that killed my mother. Indeed. Then I'll just have to kill him too, and anyone else who knows him. And with that cursed power. Deku looks at the TV angrily and with hostility. Yes, you will, Izuku. Yes, you will. So the sports festival would go to canon. Just remove any instances of Deku from the sports festival. And anyone else who would have been on his team. Just put different placements around. Play with your mind and what you think who could be in what placement. But that same outcome would go the same with Bakugo winning over Todoroki, who is much more calmer since Todoroki hadn't used his quirk and no reason about it since Deku wasn't there. Deku closes the notebook as he continued to watch. I have all the information I need, but now I need more manpower. Now have a clear goal in mind to kill All Might and Tenko Shimura. And a gnome can't complete complex tasks of ours. Our name is going to spread through the news, of course. So, and UA's security had increased. Everything to make us look less like a threat. They continue to do their so so it would stand to show what our cause is, and we can use that to gain more followers, possibly in high ranked villains, young master. Agreed, but how? Deku looks at the TV and sees the news about Injury and being hospitalized. The Hero has a large following, right? Indeed, he does. If we recruit him, then can we get us a lot of power and support? Not only for the public sense, he's like a celebrity, but villains will flock towards us. I'll begin the search at once, then, young master. Thank you, but but while you're out, you can gather information on the Elite Four and that Bakugo kid, Kachan. I know it's a lot, but I would appreciate it. Of course, young master. So, thank you, Kogiri. Kogiri warped out and the monitor turned on. Is something on your mind? So, just wanting to know the enemy better, Father. Let's see. Well, if there's any help, Chamorro seems awful dangerously close to Miss Hato. It's a picture of Nijiri hugging Tenko while laughing after the sports festival game comes to an end on TV. Deku smirks. See, so where if I need to hit him where it hurts. But what about that Bakugo brat? Well, that's completely up to you. What do you want to do with him? Does he have seem important? Yes, he has a useful quirk, and if I can have him or convince him to join him, it would be worth it. I see. Very well then. Thank you, Father. We do a time skip of a couple of days. Kugi arrived back at the bar with collection of files. Here is your request, young master. Thank you. So, thank you, Kurigiri. Deku starts looking through them. And I have some other things. Kurigiri opened up the bar in the walkie in the middle of the bar as Stain walks out. Oh, the Hero Killer, it's an honor to meet you. The honor is all mine, since this group is the one who attacked the USJ. Bring me to my first question. Why do you want me to join you? Because of your influence, for one, and two, you're quite skilled at what you do. Plus, I believe our goals are aligned as well. And what are your goals? Might those be? I want to purge fake heroes from this world and make our society better. Very much so. And the fake among fakes as well. All might. Stain eyes widen, then squints after this shock out. And what is your evidence you have to claim? Deku gets a little annoyed. I have my old scars as evidence, but I want to know what evidence do you have the heroes you killed out of being fake. Stan gets a little irritated at the comment. It's clear we won't agree. That much is obvious. Yes, it is. But I also hate people like you, who will suck All Might's dick and say he's a saint, when he is probably the worst of the worst. But you're too useful of a tool we just let go. So I will be sure to spread your message with my own twisting thing. What do you mean? Before Stain could say anything, so they could turn around and shoot an air cannon, killing Stain, destroying him completely. So the wall would he crash into and killing him instantly. Was that really needed, young master? Yes. Deku walks over to Stain's corpse and grabs the eye mask that he used. Now the villains have a symbol to rally behind. As much as he would have been useful alive, there are multiple factors to take into account. He wants to fix society. I need to break it down. And rebuild it from the ground up. So he probably would have disagreed at that point. Once he did, we all influence, and the villains follow him, not us. He will be a good symbol to rally behind, but not by able to affect our plans. I see. Then shall we clean them off the walls, and perhaps whatever you would need next to continue plan? Alright, but now we just need to spin some kind of story with him joining us and he got killed by a fake hero. Public support goes to us and the villains will come to us to avenge his death. Why not Tenko Shimura? For that, he's quick as decay and his body is already unrecognizable, and it would make sense. Deku grins at this. Well, I know it would work fantastically, but so, be able to tell it wasn't decayed. But the media won't won't care as long as it was will be a perfect shot at him. Deku walks over to the files and picks up Tenko. Teleport the body in an alleyway near Night Eye Agency. I will make a phone call right away. So Kurogiri makes a warp gate under the body, as Deku makes a couple of phone calls to police investigators, and as we cut to the body, we go to Tenko and the Night Eye Agency, along with Miru, looking over the overhaul investigation, until the police walks in. Tenko Shimura, you're under arrest. Both of them are surprised. What? What is this all about? He's under the investigation for the murder of Stain. Another cop comes in cuffing Tenko. This is outrageous. He's been here this whole time. No one else. Look, I personally don't believe he did it either, but we just need to follow protocol. If we don't respond to this tip now and get public heading before anything comes out, it could be way worse. Don't worry, Tenko. We will figure this out. Then you will be free soon. Alright. Tenko walks out as the police take him away. The next day, someone leaked out that of Tenko Shimura, a third-year student, killed Stain. That made national news, and rumors going around like crazy. But the police quickly were able to figure out that it wasn't Tenko. His alibi was ironclad, with multiple witnesses, along with all they had was one phone call saying they saw Tenko Shimura do it. So they had to the conclusion he was being framed, but they declared him innocent under all charges. But that didn't stop the rumors, just making it more it just made more, in fact, about him killing Stain or being framed for it. No one could tell what was true or not. But what was true was him meeting the League of Villains. A possible team-up was announced between the two. As we cut to Tenko being released, when he walked out of the police station, he was almost knocked over by Nijire hugging him. Nijire? Tenko, are you okay? What happened? I'm fine. I was framed for murder, but all that was cleared up. Well, okay, but come on, let's go. Get you out of here before the press comes. Right. So what happened? I've been in there for only a day. Well, right now, after you were arrested, rumors only spread online. Pictures of you being arrested as well and other stuff. There's been a bit of chaos in the news lately. Alright, what else? Well, apparently from you being the center of attention, school has been going crazy over the whole thing. As well, but Miru said All Might and Night Eye will be holding a conference about it. Oh, good. Hopefully they can clear things up. Make the whole mess go away. Or let's take the heat off me. Yeah. Nezri gives him a quick peck on the cheek. That's for good luck with the whole mess. So, Tenko had a hand over his cheek and thinks maybe Miria was onto something. As they get into the car and drive off, Deku and Kogi were sitting on top of a building watching everything. Well, has been fun. Hopefully this event will stoke the fire we need. Do you wish to return now, young master? Yes, I do. We've got all we need. He walks back into the bar with Kurogiri. As the couple days have spread, more rumors has been spreading, even after the press conference, that the heroes are condoning killings like this, and such, like, and Tenku Shimura, the one who killed Stain. And Stain was apparently part of the League, only for a little while. But, as those fake news all come in, Giren walked into the bar. Ah, Shigaraki, it's nice to see you again. Same with you, Giren. Tell me, any news to bring, or are you just here for a drink? Well, I've had several individuals came to me to try to find you. Now I have some recruits for you. Given steps aside where a blonde girl with messy hair tied into two little buns on the sides of her head, and another older looking kid with burn marks all over his body. Ooh, a bar! This place is nice. Can I have a drink of your blood? No. Aw, come on, please, please, please. You're so cute. But you would be cuter covered in blood. Deku gets a little flustered and mad. I said no. Alright, jeez. Anyways, I'm Himiko Toga. So, yeah, if you haven't told, she had the thing for blood. Noted. And who is this? Don't tell me you have a thing for burnt flesh or something. I go by Darby. That's all you need to know. Very well, I'll respect that, but you have to tell me both of your quirks. No. As Deku pulls out a notebook and pen. Where were you keeping a notebook? The young master had a knack for studying quirks and their capabilities. Ooh, I'll tell you mine if I get a bit of your blood to donate. Deku looks at Giren. Her quirk does revolve around blood. Fine. Said Kurogiri. A knife, please. Kurogiri gives him a knife, as Deku grabs it and cut his hand, filling a little shot glass. Here. Deku tosses the shot glass across the bar as it stops as Toga takes it and downs it. She grins madly as she suddenly turns into Deku, but in Toga's clothing. Fascinating. As Deku steps up closer to check Toga up. Trippy, right? My quirk works better if I strip naked, though, or else I just appear in my own clothing. Noted. So you need to drink blood from a target and then transform into them. With zero indirections of your being another person. Yep, and if I drink a cup of this stuff, I can turn into a person for a whole day. I can also drink other people's blood and switch between the two if I wanted to. Impressive. And you said was Himiko Toga, right? Yep. Can I get your name, cutie? As she said that, with her face starts to melt and reveal back to her original self. Izuku Shigaraki. Ooh, what a cute name for a cute boy. I look forward to work with you, Izuku. I look forward to working with you as well. And what about you? My quirk is cremation. I have the hardest. I have harder flames than endeavor. That's quite a claim. But judging by your burns, I have no reason to doubt you're lying. So are we in? Yes. You two can. You two are officially part of the League of Villains. Yay! Now then, should I have asked this before, but why are you two so keen on joining the League of Villains? Since you seem so enthused. Well, I heard Mr. Staney joined before he got killed by mean old Tenko Shimura. Now I'm just seeing what he was here for and some fun. So, for my own personal reasons as well, but I do agree that I wanted to join because of Stain. Alright then. As Deku sits down and looks over the class 1A schedule. Ooh, what are you reading? I have two missions to mine. One to kill Tenko Shimura, and two to kill Katsuki and Katsuki Bakugo. But I need a good operation to do that. I'm looking at the class schedule that we saw, but I'm not seeing anything of interest. And not like I can get. They might have also updated that class schedule too since the last time we attacked. Well, I know which one I should do. So, but I'll do anything you say. He has. She has her. She hugs around his arm. Deku blushes a little bit, but keeps it hidden. Master? The monitor turns on. Yes, Izuku. Master, I thought you were the boss here. Yes, this is the man who's truly in charge. I'm just his proxy. Yes, but you are in charge, Izuku. I'm only here to support you. Yes, Master. But I wonder if the spy you have in UA has any new information. Indeed, he has just said their finals are starting. If they pass, they get to go to a training camp at an unknown location. So if we know the location of this camp, we can ambush them. Indeed. Alright, Master. The question is, how do we get that information? The spy will report when they arrive, so just a waiting game for us. Assemble your team and know your strength, Izuku. Very well then. The monitor turns off. Deku and the rest of the current league is now getting to know one another. As the internship of 1A had begun, Ida isn't quite as mad. He's happy to know that Stain was taken down, but so it doesn't sit all right with him that he wasn't the one who did it. As Tenko had been cleared of all charges, apart from the media blow-up, left alone, but Deku got the effect he wanted. And then some. This is the end of this first part. I know this part is probably not how I would want it to, but hey, it's still a part. I'll record the next part possibly tomorrow or Friday. I hope you guys enjoy. Cyber out. Peace.